What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Create X Minecolonies. In the last episode, we made this lovely little building here. It is our workshop, using some of, all sorts of different things in here. We've got our little grindstone, we've got the cooker, we've got the washer, we've got the spinny thingy, we got the compactor, and then upstairs the spinny thing's called a mixer. Upstairs we've got our storage and all of our different blocks, things such as the architect's cutter for like mine colonies. Now, one of the things that we are struggling with right now is our colonists are rather unhappy with us, so we need to fix that. One of the big things that our colonists are unhappy about is A, not having jobs, and B, not having houses. So if I look at this one, I haven't had a house for over 2 weeks. I'm getting really upset, and I'm getting meowed at by the star of the show, aka Star. Hi, baby. What are you doing? She has a collar on now, so now she sounds funny and makes little bell tones. So you can go ahead and lay on my lap, hon. You're good right where you're at. Yep. Go ahead and lay right there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and continue on. Now we need to go here. We go building options. We go builder. We're going to take Natalie in on this one, and we're going to tell Natalie to go ahead and start work on that residence hut. That is our first of many residence huts that we are going to have in this world. First of many. So right now we need 4 to be on top of it. You don't need to go on my desk, sweetheart. You can just lay down in my lap. That's fine. I even got you a bed for under my desk so you would be nice and comfy. So we'll go ahead and look on here and see what all does she need. Wow, it's a lot of cobblestone. You need a crafting table for your house, a furnace, gravel, gray bed specifically, hay bale, ladder, spruce door, spruce log, spruce plank, spruce slab, spruce stairs. You do have the spruce fence and the torch. Okay, so with that being said, we need to look on here and figure out a good way to make gray. If I can act, that's not how you spell gray. Gray dye. So an easy way to make gray dye right now is milling. I can mill charcoal, which gives me black dye and then gives me a chance of getting gray dye. Or I can just mill up ink sacs, which give me black dye and a potential chance of that. So the best way to do it right now is to get black dye and mix it with white dye. And the best way to get black dye right now would be ink sacs and other things such as that. Now I need to go ahead and check my resources that I have, because I may have black dye or I might have ink sacs somewhere, because I do remember I spawned in near a river. Now I am relatively close to a river biome, so there should be squids around here somewhere. So I'm gonna go check in my house, see if I have anything that I can make black dye out of. Now I do know I can obviously make it out of charcoal. Stay off of my desk. I can make it out of charcoal or coal using the mill. Now, ow, there's a claw in my leg. Ow. If I were to check, one of these things should have some coal in it. We'll go ahead and utilize that. I do have 5 coal up here as well, so that's not that big of a deal. Now, getting the white for this is going to be probably the harder part. Well, I mean, Lily of the Valley, I've got a bunch of that stuff over there, so that's not too big of a deal. And I have picked up quite a few flowers already as is. So we'll go ahead and walk over here to the millstone. We're going to go ahead and open our inventory, drop our coal out. That should start milling things up. And then I also need to figure out why my JEI, the thing that I have, or not JEI, the thing that I have to be able to see what I'm looking at, it's not actually, is it Curios? No. It should show me what I'm looking at, the things that I'm looking for. I just can't remember exactly what that mod is for some reason off the top of my head. It's just in the brain and out the brain. No, I don't want cheat mode. I don't know. And then, I should have the mod that allows me to JEI overlays. There we go. Show high JEI overlays is Control plus O, I think that is. That might be Control plus 0. So we'll see that. Nope, not that one. Control plus 0 or Control O. That's my JER. Maybe that is right. I don't know. Hold on. Something's not right. I got to figure this out. It's going to bother me, but we can figure this out while while my thingy is making me my, stuff for me. GUI. Huh. It's making black dye for me. That's what it's doing. There it is. Okay, there we go. So it is making me black dye. I figured it out. I'm just a little dumb. So obviously she's going to need quite a few things. She has used some things already. Huh. Neat. All right, so we're going to go ahead and check our this stuff real quick. We have one lily of the valley and 5 white tulips. That should give me white dye. What's your problem, lady? You need cobblestone. Got it. I'll be right on it. Give me like 5 minutes. All right. I'm going to go collect all the resources that I need, and I'll see you guys shortly. And after a little while later, I now officially have everything that I need to be able to supply her with everything that she could possibly need to build that residence hut. Now, I do have more things for that. Or like I have like duplicates of some things so that I'm able to, you know, set down a second residence hut and let it go. I'm working on it. You're literally building your house right now, lady. Like, chill out. You are building your house right now. Go get to work. I gave you everything you possibly could need. Go on. What is your problem? What do you need? Okay, fine. Whatever. What?
Fine day. What is it?
Go build. I don't care about you not having a guard near your work. So what? You'll be fine. Get over yourself. Torch there. Torch there. Building wand there. Residence hut. There we go. Problem solved. Now we can actually go ahead and set up a secondary residence hut, which is going to go, you guessed it, right next to this one. But honestly, I might wait until this one's built because we should claim this chunk back here. Once she gets done doing what she's doing, back there should get claimed. Hopefully that happens. And if it does, we'll put the residence hut back there because I would prefer to have my residence huts together, especially considering, you know, I'm having to build 4 of them. Just like up here, I'm going to put another builder's hut because that way it's more central. The builder's huts are more centralized. And then I'll probably have another one behind these two or over there, somewhere, just where they're more centralized and easier located and able to be acted upon a lot easier. Now it is almost nighttime. It is almost bedtime. I gotta go ahead and go to sleepies so that no mobbies spawn. Because again, hardcore, still don't have any armor because, you know, that's just how I roll, man. I'm not very good at hardcore, so I suck. But the point is, yeah, I don't have a point. Just so my villagers don't die, I guess. I don't know, colonists, whatever you want to call them. That way they don't get hurt and they don't cry to me saying, I'm in pain. I'm in anguish. Like I really care that they're upset about something stupid and minor. It really doesn't matter to me. But yeah, so I'm just gonna, oh, I need to make a new shovel. Of course I do. That's a big problem. I'm gonna let her go ahead and build that hut, and I'll see you guys shortly. All right, the house has been finished, and as I thought, and as I suspected, we did claim the chunk behind it. So we're gonna go ahead and see here if, oh God, which residence hut did I use? I think that's the one I used. Did I use the regular residence hut or did I use the alt residence hut? Uh-oh. Hey, no, don't, no, stop. Let's just push that away so that goes back to normal. I need it to go back to normal. Okay, so we did use the regular residence hut. All right, we used the regular residence hut to match the original residence hut. So I'm thinking I'll probably utilize the same, well, I'm going to utilize the same one, but I'm probably going to have to face it the opposite direction so that they line up with each other, or just put it right next to the other one. Now, granted, I don't like the fact that the doors will be facing towards the other building, like there's 2 extra doors on the side. I don't like the fact that that will cause them to be facing the other direction, or be facing near each other. And we can look there, that'll give us our border. We'll see if it'll even fit together. Okay, so that's there. And then we need to move it back 2, right? That'll put them together there. Now, granted, when that one hits residence level 5, they will be, well, they'll all be facing the same direction, but they'll be okay with each other. Right? Will they be okay with each other? Will they look fine like that is my question, because I'm trying to make sure that they're all relatively facing similar aspects, similar directions, you know, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and actually accept that there, make that the new area for the residence hut, and I'm going to fill this in with sand. Granted, I do have a decent bit of sand. Got a decent bit of sand over here. And as you see, I do have another issue. What's the issue this guy's running into? You need dirt. Of course you need dirt. Why wouldn't you need dirt? I give you guys everything that you could possibly ever need, and then all of a sudden you need more of that stuff, and you are starting to frustrate me with that aspect. I have a second builder's hut going up while I was working on it. I did go ahead and assign that house to Natalie so that she can stop complaining and crying and saying that she doesn't have a house anymore. Well, now she's got a house, so now she can shut it. Now she can be happy. Also, I did have some pillagers come through while you guys were gone. They almost killed me, so I did make a new shield, a new fresh shield. I also added in the mod of the right-click harvesting because I want to be able to right-click harvest my crops. So I went ahead and did that. Now I'll probably have Natalie work on this house as well for the other builder. And I do need to build the town hall as well, and I need to figure out some way to get them their other jobs, because those guys all want jobs. Now, granted, they don't necessarily need jobs. I don't have to provide them jobs. It'll just make them happier, and it'll make my residents, it'll make my happiness meter go up, and personally I would prefer that. Now, I can make the tavern to provide them with a home, but that would only be temporary housing for them. And then once their temporary housing there is done and they actually have houses, then that runs the risk of people showing up. And I've got these random guys here that are offering me money to be able to come live, or not offering me money, offering me to purchase them, essentially giving them the ability to come live at my colony and work for me. But I also don't like the aspect of people just showing up and, you know, being there, because personally I like to keep my guys, or my original people that I had, and then, you know, they have babies and it grows the town based off of that. I like that aspect. I don't really like the aspect of new people, just because, I don't know, it seems like a headache to me. But yeah, I'm just filling this all in with sand so that I can get Natalie on working on this house. That way she has a solid-ish foundation. Sand is not the best thing to utilize as a foundation. That is very true, but it's okay. Because once I get her house built, then that dude will have, or once I get that house built, that other builder will have a house, and we'll be happy. Happy people, happy people. Happy colony, happy people, you know. That's the motto I live by. But no, yeah, so obviously I need to fill all of this stuff in. Sorry, Mr. Turtle. Also, I learned that underneath that secondary builder's hut, there is a little underwater pool, and there is a turtle that will forever live inside of that underwater pool. Do I feel bad for him? Yeah, kinda. Am I gonna fix it? No. I guess I don't feel that bad for him. And I'm gonna put a perimeter around this, just so it's not immediately walk off into the water, because colonists are stupid and do that. So we're just gonna go ahead and fix that as much as I can. That'll be good. So now we come over here and we say build options builder, Natalie, go ahead and build this building. Now we should have a nice square around it. Good. Natalie will start work on that. We'll see it where she says, I have started work on such and such, or whatever. Now she's going to work. Good. She's going to go do her job finally. I'm going to clear out this gross stuff. I don't like having the sandstone. I don't like the sandstone being there. I don't like it. I don't like how sandstone looks. It looks gross to me. But she has started work on Residence Hut. That's good. So now we can look and see what she needs. Obviously, she needs a lot of stuff. I don't have everything, but I do have some things. He is still working on his builder's hut, and we should be good here soon. So I'm going to provide her with her stuff that she needs for that house, and I will see you guys shortly. Because granted, gathering all of those resources kind of sucks. It takes a very long time. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Yeah, so we had a bit of a incident. These guys were offed by pillagers, and now I don't have Natalie and I don't have my other builder. They are new builders. So yeah, now I need to fulfill the resources that I need there, and now I need to pick up all the resources that Natalie had in hers and give all those to this guy, and hopefully, you know, I can't believe that happened. Just dump a bunch of that stuff over there. Let's go ahead and grab this stuff and go in here and hopefully fulfill the remainder of the stuff that this guy needs. His name is Jericho. We have Jericho Atherton, and so Jericho is this guy, and then Mohammed G is the other one. And yeah, I'm rather bummed out because I like Natalie. Natalie was with us from the very beginning, and now Natalie is no longer with us. Natalie is gone. Natalie's off to heaven. I can't believe that happened. They just all of a sudden they showed up and I wasn't paying attention, and I looked at my screen again, and then because, you know, I was waiting for them to work on the building, And I looked at my screen again and it showed that they were dead and dead and yeah. So now I have everything that I could possibly need to be able to fulfill Jericho's build request, and I need to get some guard towers going. That's what I need. I need some guards so that those guys, because they have spawned in a lot recently. I have been seeing them spawning in a lot, and I need to eradicate that. Eradicate? I think that's the proper word. I need to get rid of the problem of them, so I need guards to come in to be able to fight for me and fight for my colonists. So let's go guard. No, if I can, G-U-A-R-D, guard. So all I'm missing is a bow. I don't think I have any bows from any of my skeleton foes that I've fought before. It does not look like it. So yeah, that's fantastic. I need to get some armor going. So I need to, well, I need to mine up a lot of stuff, and I need to work towards evolving this thing, making a iron generator, because, well, I need iron. I need a lot. Oh, bow. I don't know why that just now popped up. 2 recipes unlocked. So building the guard towers will give my other people, well, it'll give them peace of mind because it'll be relatively close to their station here. And yeah, it'll give other people jobs as well. So my first guard tower, I need to see what it looks like. Where's it at? Infrastructure? No. Guard tower. Well, we'll go with the normal guard tower. Should be something rather simple. Why is it so far into the ground? Okay, so first guard tower is going to go there like so, and we're going to have Muhammad work on that. So the first guard tower is up and buildable. Muhammad's going to get working on that, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to place another guard tower over by my residence huts. That way people going in and out of their houses aren't going to have any issues. Military guard tower, normal guard tower. We'll rotate that around, back that up. We'll go ahead and put that right there. That way we can get that one up and going as well. I'll go ahead and cut down these trees wherever my axe is, if I have an axe. I don't have an axe, but I do have shovels. So I guess I'm cutting this tree down by hand again, back to the 4 stone ages. We'll go ahead and get this cut down real quick. It won't take long for the trees or for the leaves to decay. By the time that Jericho is done with what Jericho is working on, that will allow, man, I want Natalie back. That'll allow me to, or by the time Jericho's done building the residence hut behind me, he'll be able to come over here and work on this guard tower and get that built. So that is definitely a bonus there. But yeah, once he's done, I'll get him set on that. And then I need to see what Muhammad needs for this. Looks like I have a lot of the stuff. Looks like he just needs dirt and 123 cobblestone. Why do you need so much cobblestone, Muhammad? I guess it really is a cobblestone base. And then I'll probably have these guys be, you know, base level guys with So I just need, what, 1 spruce stair, 8 spruce trapdoors, 2 spruce buttons. I can make the buttons right now. And then I have to get a buttload more cobblestone. Looks like a tree just grew, so that's beneficial. Not worried about the stuff falling out of those trees over there. It's not a big deal. I'll go ahead and make the trap doors that Muhammad needs. And he needs 4 more. We'll just go ahead and make those. We'll make him as 1 more stair. And yeah, then we just need to gather him up a bunch of cobblestone. So I'm going to work on that. He'll probably need a shovel. So I will give him my shovel here soon, but I'm going to go ahead and collect some cobblestone and get that delivered up to him, get him working on the guard tower, and then I'll talk to Jericho, because Jericho should be about done with this one. So we'll get Jericho working on that, and then yeah, so I'll need to collect a whole bunch of cobblestone. So give me a minute, I'll be back shortly. All right, you have got to be kidding me. What? Muhammad was shot by a pillager. What is with all of these pillagers, dude? Oh, and that one's got an enchanted bow. Nah. I don't have the tools to be able to fight you guys. What is going on with all of the pillagers? Why are they all spawning in? Like, go away. You're gonna slaughter all of my people. Go away. I'm getting really, really, really sick and tired of these pillagers. Like, they need to stop. They need to stop. Give me a minute. All right, so I said give me a minute because I went and made something that I have a buttload of a lot more useful. In other words, copper. Copper is now armor. Where's that? Copper armor. It'll at least give me some form of armor. Because there goes another guy. Preston, it's just a colonist. It's okay. Which means it just means that tomorrow they won't be able to survive, or they won't be working tomorrow, which kind of sucks, but at the same time doesn't suck. But give me a copper helmet. Looks kind of cool. And there goes Leanna. Pillagers, man. These guys suck. There's so many of them. And they're killing all of my people. And every time a new person spawns in, they just kill that person. I don't like this. There's 6. Give me number 7. Now I can make legs. About to be fully kitted out in copper, but if that's what I have to do to be able to... I've started work on the guard tower. You're gonna die. As soon as you go out there, you are going to die. What? You. Alright, I didn't get their attention. I did get his attention. Good. I picked him off. I should have enough copper cooked up to make a chest plate real quick. That'll at least give me some health. That's only 4. That's not enough for a chest plate. No. Why did I just turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger? I think one of them has an enchanted bow. One of these guys does? Possibly. No. Okay, I think there's more around here. I just don't know where they're at. I don't think that's it. My place is littered with gravestones now. Just absolutely littered with headstones. All right, Kobe.
I can't work like that,
Yeah,
mate.
shush. Kobe. You need 12 more cobblestone. This is baloney. I'm getting more people in. Residence hut has been claimed. Now we can make a chest plate out of copper. Now we are fully decked out in copper armor. Looks kind of weird, but it does something for me, okay? What is your name now? Oh, Jericho, you're still alive? I thought you took out my other guys. Jericho's still alive. Wait, so they only killed Preston? They killed Preston. And Leon. Oh, because before I left to go add more mods. In other words, just build options, builder, Jericho, build building. Thank you, Jericho. Before I left to go build another, or to add another mod to be able to protect these guys and have armor for myself so that I don't die, they killed Mohammed. I forgot about that. Now I just need to go collect a whole bunch more cobblestone, keep working down here. This is what I was doing when all of a sudden Mohammed was shot by a pillager. But yeah, so now we don't really have to worry about that. Soon I've started work on guard tower. What do you need, Jericho? I have everything to be able to provide to you minus the 111 cobblestone. But that's okay. That's fine. All right, so yeah, why do so many people die? At least they are like poofed back into existence, but Natalie's gone. All of my the whole thing that I was just talking about, having the originals, is over. All my originals are dead. They're all gone. I think. Pretty sure they're all dead. It's all people that I don't know. Well, I know Jericho because he's my new builder. He just built the house. But still, all my people are dead. But that's okay. It'll be fine. I'll survive. I'll be happy again eventually. Can't believe that happened. So many people died. Still need 52 cobblestone and 11 for you. I don't remember. I'm sad now. Can you guys tell I'm sad now? It's okay. I'll get over it. I'm just gonna collect this cobblestone that I need for these guys, fulfill everything that I need for Jericho to build that builder's hut guard tower. Assign guards to said guard towers once they're built, and hopefully actually be able to provide them with armor and tools and everything that they need to live. So we'll see how well that goes. All right, what do you need, Jericho?
I'm waiting for something.
Can I Ooh, I was able to fulfill your request. Good. What do you need, Mr. Kobe?
I'm waiting for something.
Can I fulfill yours yet? No, I need to make another one, and I need 12 cobblestone for Mr. Jericho here. But I don't even have cobblestone to be able to... I can't even make myself a cobblestone pickaxe. Sad face. Yeah, I don't even have what I need to make myself a cobblestone pickaxe, so we're back to stone tools, and I'm going to fulfill this all because otherwise I'm going to get sad. What is... Oh, there's something red on my map over here, but that's okay. I am going to sleep as soon as it turns dark, And I'll see you guys shortly. All right, so we do have both of our guard towers made. So we do have 2 knights right now. So if we go into here, we can see our people. So if we go to our citizens, we can look at Jericho. Jericho, decreased happiness of citizens. Yeah, Jericho is 4 out of 10 happiness, 6 out of 10 hunger, 58 out of 58 health. Or sorry, that was Ariana, who is a knight. And then Jericho, who is our builder, is 20 out of 20. Okay, so the knights get more health. Builder 3 out of 20, builder 19 out of 20. You know, he's halfway happy. He's halfway happy. She's almost halfway happy, and then he is halfway happy. I have 3 men, 1 woman. That's gonna be a interesting situation, but they are all complaining about wanting a restaurant. Now, obviously, I don't think I have the ability to make a restaurant right now. Restaurant. Oh, it takes an apple. Okay, so I should have the capabilities of doing that. I should have an apple summers. Pretty sure I got an apple summers. I did go around and slaughter a bunch of animals to make some armor for my people. So I've got like Rylan, who's over here sleeping right now. Rylan has a chest plate, and Rylan, I don't know if you're a male or female, but you have a chest plate on. And then the other one has a full set of leather armor. Now, granted, I need to make more armor for them, but at the same time, I'm not like all too worried about it because they'll come and go. They'll die, they'll survive, you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, either they live or they die. And I'm not too worried about it because if they die, then another person will just come and fill their shoes. So it's not that big of a deal. So we need to go see what it would take to build a restaurant. Now, obviously, I want the restaurant more centralized, like closer to the town hall there, just so it's in the hey, look at baby. That must be from the egg I threw. University library. I don't have that block though. What? I don't have that block. Guess I do have the block. No, let's get rid of that one. Let's actually go ahead and sleep through the night so we don't have to. I can't do that right now. Oh, Rylan, I gave him a steak and then tried to right click him and oh, all citizens tucked into bed. Good. But we need to go to fundamentals. No. Infrastructure. No. Oh, no. Wait, what are you under? Luxury? No. Horticulture? No. Husbandry? No. What are you under? University library. Restaurant. I just didn't see it. Cook? Wow. Now, I was to say, my town hall should generate. Why did you go so far back? Oh, I rotated you on accident. My bad. Go back one more. That would put the restaurant there. That's the normal cook. What's the alt cook? Nope. I'm gonna go with the normal cook there. That way we have a restaurant actually somewhat in place. I'm gonna double check to see where it all lands. Okay. So you're gonna land directly over the hole in the ground that I have over here. Sweet. Sounds like a plan. Which, I mean, it's fine. I can fill all that in with dirt. I have plenty of that stuff, so it's not a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and get this restaurant placed down there, except that say that's where I want it to be. And then we're gonna go ahead and fill it in with dirt. We're gonna fill in the little bit of holes that we have with the dirt. Let's go ahead and get rid of the coarse dirt and grab the normal dirt for now. So this one needs to come down at least 2 levels. We're going to get this filled in, and then we're going to go ahead and call it there, guys. We have had a lot of tragedy in this episode. I did not anticipate all of my people dying all at once. I mean, that's not really anything anybody can truly anticipate. I would have preferred if they stayed alive, but it's understandable that they died. I understand. I wouldn't want to live in a colony ruled by me either. I get it. These YouTubers, they don't know what they're doing. They're going to make us all starve. Joke's on you. I won't make you starve. Too bad. Now I'll need to run down below here as well and fill in some torches. That will be important because it's about to get pretty dark under there. And I would prefer not to lose out on light levels. So, or I would prefer not to have mobs spawn down there as I'm, trying to mine or things like that. So I'm gonna hop down here real quick, go look at this. I mean, it's not all too bad. Go ahead and replace that with that and throw a couple extra torches down around these areas to keep mobs from spawning, because that would not be ideal. So we should be all right now. Now I just need to finish filling all of this in with dirt. That should be good. That should be good. Okay, so that's not really going to interfere too badly with my mine down here. It shouldn't be anything too drastic, so I'm not too worried about that. Grab our last stack of dirt that we have. My left hand is going tingly. I don't know why. All right, so now that that is all filled in, guys, we're going to go ahead and call it there. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please let me know down below. And if you would like to see more of this, well, hit that subscribe button, because that's what's happening. Is a lot more of this. Almost fell. A lot more of this is what's to come. So if you are enjoying it, hit that subscribe button. It's free. It helps me out a lot, and it helps me further my direction towards my goal, being able to do this full time. I want to be able to do this as long as possible and for as full time as possible. So any help helps. And again, guys, if you enjoyed it, I will see you all in the next one. Again, y'all take it easy.